Hey, what's up, guys? This is AMZ Show here. Today, I'm going to talk to you about what happened during the Black Friday sale about the consoles. So basically, you might have known that Microsoft did a really bad presentation when the Xbox One came out. They thought they had a big dick, just like Sony did when they launched the PS3. And Sony did get a lot of hate for that, and they lost a lot of customers too. Even so, till this day, the Xbox 360 is considered a better console than the PS3. But but during this life cycle of the previous gen consoles, it seems like the PS3 is better, as it has a Blu-ray disc capability. So developers only complain about the specs wise, like less amount of VRAM, less amount of CPU power, less amount of cores. While an additional problem with the developers for the 360 is that there isn't much space because as you all may know, the Xbox 360 uses DVD drives. Okay, so now we all know that Microsoft did a really bad presentation for the Xbox One about 2 years ago or 1 year ago. So yeah, about 1 year ago. What am I saying to you? So, well, Microsoft did learn a lesson. They did get the lesson that they were getting their asses handed to them. So what did they do? First, they remove the Connect. Uh, Mostly uses you can say gimmick. It has its uses, but it isn't that useful. I don't think there are any good Connect games. Second of all, I think Microsoft just went with a Connect because they wanted to look different. Yeah, it didn't work well for them for one thing. Okay, so they did lose the Connect, and what else did they? They by losing the Connect, they got the same amount. The price was dropped to the same as the PS4, so the prices were same, and the black market sale was here. But Microsoft is still lagging behind in the worldwide sales. So what did Microsoft do this time? Oh, so Microsoft basically lowered their prices even more for Black Friday, and even gave out more bundles. They have more bundle options than the PS4, presumably. And according to info, they have more mainstream. You can say console specific titles, which no other consoles has. I'm just forgetting the word right now. They are. It's on the tip of my mouth, but I just can't remember them. Okay, so Microsoft did exceptionally well in the Black Friday market sales. The PS4 was lagging a little bit behind, even according to Walmart and Target. So what should Microsoft do to keep these sales going? For one thing, they should offer more bundles. Second, try to minimize their profit so people will be like, it's a little bit cheaper than the PS4 and almost as powerful. Yeah, this might be a good option even if they end up losing a little bit of money. Even Sony lost a hell of a ton of money with the PS3, for they had the custom GPU and it wasn't selling well. I remember, I think the uh, release price of the PS3 was about 699 or something like that, or 599, but that didn't even cover the hardware cost and the shipping combined. So Microsoft, Sony did lose money during the previous gen, especially since they got their asses handed to them by you. So you should do what Sony did, lower the prices. And your console isn't too too much weak. Actually, it's almost at par. Only a little bit difference, but a somewhat more price drop may affect the sales really good, especially since the Xbox One is dragging behind in worldwide sales. Now the Xbox One isn't doing terribly bad. Actually, it's doing actually really good. But they're not producing the same results as they did with the previous gen, with the Xbox 360. So my advice to you, Microsoft, is release more bundles and just get some more price cuts. Like even $15, it do the trick. How much is $15 per console? How much are you willing to lose $15 per console? Mm, yeah, if even though I am a Sony fan for one thing, I do like Sony. My first console was a PS2, and I haven't owned an Xbox for one thing. I still do say that Xbox can pull ahead if they do use more tactics or more strategies. And they did a good thing by losing the Connect, and they can just they can just stop thinking that they are the big dog right now, because they were the big dog in the previous gen, but right now they are getting their asses handed to them by the PS4. So Microsoft, do what is right, get more bundles, a little bit more price drops. Trust me, it will pay out in the end. Remember, it's better to sell one console with $100 profit. Sorry, that came out wrong. It's better to sell 100 consoles with only a $50 profit than one console with a $100 profit. Because when you sell only one console, that means only one person bought it and no one else cared. But she sold 10 consoles. Now a lot of people care, and more they can tell their friends, and a lot of people will be able to buy them, and it will be more self-advertisement with their friends. So you should be happy about that, because that did help the Xbox One reach out in the previous gen. People usually say, oh no, the Xbox One, the Xbox 360 was ahead because it was cheaper and it was in Blu-ray. It didn't have Blu-ray drives, and it had Halo. Well, it sold more, so it had more self-advertisement, and people did complain a little bit about the power brick. It's still there. It's still not gone, but one thing, you don't even see it that much. It's stuck in the back, so why do you complain? It's just nipping. And this is coming from a Sony fanboy. Okay, this is AMZ Show signing out. Next time I'll make a video about what Sony should do to keep ahead. Okay, bye. Have a good one.